Greetings from Canada! Hi guys. This is a video for Todd Walnuts' contest entry. Uh, he's giving away a double pack of movies signed by the director. What's the director's name again? Doesn't say. Jeff Wedding, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, I forgot the name, but that means I'd have to watch the video game. Anyway, for the first of all, if you want to enter the contest, you have to be a subscriber. So I will put the link to Todd's channel below. Todd's an awesome guy, and he has a great channel. Collects a lot of cool shit. So just so you know, I'll link him down there. Okay, now his first question is, who is your favorite indie filmmaker? Well, I have a problem with that because I have two. One of them, and the thing is I don't want to be biased, because one of them I've actually worked with the director, and he only has a short film out right now on Vimeo, which I will also link in the description below. It's great. It's only 5 minutes long, so if you care to give it a chance, check it out. It's really good. It's called Enter the Cretan, sorry. And that director's name is Justin Earhart. I've known him for about 10 years now, and he's a really, really great guy. And he actually has one hell of a collection. He doesn't put anything on the internet, but first time I ever walked into his room was the first time I ever seen, like, a huge fucking horror movie collection. And I was like, whoa! Like, then I realized, wait, I have to do that too. So, as a person, Justin is probably my favorite director. But when it comes to indie directors that people might know, I would go with Frank Henenlotter, because he's just put out so many classics, and they're all cult movies now, basically. I have pretty much everything he's done except for Bad Biology, and the documentaries he made. I'm not a huge fan of Bad Biology. I thought it was the weakest in the bunch. I may pick it up one day just to complete my collection, but I don't know. Anyway, what is my favorite indie film? Give a brief discussion or a full-blown review. My favorite indie film, You know what? I'll review Justin's last movie. Okay, well, Enter the Cretan. It's not very long, like I say. Maybe I shouldn't review that, actually. You know what? It'd be better for you to just watch it, because if I review that, I'll probably just give everything away. Okay, so, no, I'll review, well, I said my favorite indie director was Henenlotter, so I'll review, Frankenhooker. Sure. Definitely one of my favorite indie horror movies. About a guy who he invents things. He creates a lawnmower for his father-in-law, but his wife ends up getting run over by the lawnmower, and she dies. And he decides to go out. He figured, why not make my wife look better, right? Again, he's an inventor, so kind of like a mad scientist. And he goes out and he grabs parts of hookers. Well, he kills a bunch of hookers with super crack, and they explode, and he takes the parts home. The logic behind it doesn't make much sense, but so he takes the parts home, creates his very own girl with his wife's head, but because there's so many hooker parts, all she can say is, "Want a date?" and pooh, shut up. Anyways, she says that she's like a prostitute, basically, in her head and her heart, or something. And the whole movie, he's trying to get her back. And a bunch of things happen. Shouldn't really give it all away. Reviewing it, I'm not going to say too much. I'll give you a quick review. I would say that the writing here was great. The direction here was pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the best, but the writing especially was different. And The acting, the main character reminded me a lot of like a young Johnny Depp. I don't know why that is. Maybe he shouldn't. I don't know, but he really reminded me of a young Johnny Depp. And the girl who played the Frankenhooker is like amazing, and she's actually still like pretty hot, even though she's not supposed to be. I don't think maybe, but uh, yeah. Effects here were they were pretty kind of cheesy, but in a way that you could really like it. Like it wasn't all just crap. I can't say it was any of it was, but I don't know. Uh, Let me see here. I don't remember the music very much from that one. I don't think there was much for music in it. I think it was a lot of kind of crappy 80s, like, I don't know, stuff that I wouldn't normally like. So, but anyways, all in all, Frankenhooker, I can recommend it for sure. And I give it like I don't know. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. So, to say it's my favorite indie horror movie, I don't know. It's kind of hard to figure that out. Because honestly, I would say I like probably uh, Basket Case or even Brain Damage more than Frankenhooker, but it's hard to say. They're pretty close together for me. So, anyway, my favorite question. Someone gave me $25,000 to make a film. What would I make? Uh, you know, just okay. Well, see, I have a couple ideas for movies, and one of them I'm actually writing, and it kind of makes me nervous to give my ideas out because I do have intentions on making some of these. Uh, I'll give you two ideas, but I think for this one, I think I'm probably going to be kind of brief with one because I don't really want to say too much about it because I actually am planning on making it. And the other one, I probably will never have the money to make, so I'll just tell you what I think I would do with that. But first idea I had was, and this is the brief one, as I'm writing a script right now called "The Taste of Blood," and it's about there's a cold storage room in a guy's basement. He never sleeps in his house because there's something living in the cold storage room. It's a creature. I even did up a mock-up movie poster for it. If you look back on my art video that I made a while back. Um, so yeah, he makes, there's a creature living in the cold cellar. And basically it just kills everybody. It's not, I don't want to give too much away. It's sort of like a horror comedy kind of based thing, but I wanted the tagline on it to be "Death is Sexy" because it's kind of based on vampires, but not really. It's kind of like a deadite vampire in a sense. I don't really know how to describe it. I don't want to, like I said, wreck what it could be eventually, but I do have some of the script written, and I have my actors picked out. They're not actors in real life by any means, so we'll see how that goes, but yeah, I don't know. I would make my own music and all that stuff, so probably do an animated intro because I love that. Anyway, for the movie that I'll probably never get to make, this is an idea I had. I don't even know how a guy would pull this off script-wise, but I've always wanted to make a movie about a house that has like a digestive system in it or something like the house itself, kind of like the movie Monster House, I guess, that cartoon, but like more graphic and real. Like when you walk down the basement steps, the basement is like, like it looks like the inside of a body. I don't know what I would call this, but the house itself would be able to kind of do what it wants with you as soon as you walk in. Like, that's the thing, is I don't know how you would make this movie. You'd have to have probably more than $25,000, I'm guessing, but I thought it would be an awesome idea as long as you could. I mean, I'm sure if I thought about it long enough, I could come up with a script of some kind, but it'd be a pretty hard one to do. Anyway, and honestly, for that one, I've only thought of it as an idea so far, so I haven't really thought of who would be in it or what I would do with it, really. It's such a bizarre idea that I don't know. But it would be cool to see somebody, like, just, like, lean against a wall. And, like, then they just, like, start getting melted by stomach acid or something. I don't really know. I think that would have to happen in the basement. Like, they walk into the basement and then they start, you know? Jesus, my cat is just being a dick right now. Anyway, well, guys, I've got to shovel a bunch of snow. Look at it out there. It's Christmas time in hell. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like ass, man. I'm really not looking forward to this. Got a long driveway. Anyways, guys, hang loose. Thanks for watching. Oh, check out Toddy Walnuts. Check out that Jeff guy. What's his name? Jeff Wedding. Sorry. And check out my buddy's movie, his short film. It's fucking awesome. Like, for what it is, it's awesome. And I can't wait to make more movies with him. By the way, I had no part of this. I had no part of this one that you're going to see. But there is one, if you're interested. I called the film We Almost Made a Movie because we didn't quite finish our movie at all. In fact, we had about 8 scenes or 9 scenes that we didn't get a chance to film while I was in Saskatchewan. So it is an incomplete movie. We're hoping one day to finish it. But it was called Ringworm, A Vision of Hell. And in my YouTube channel, the movie is just called We Almost Made a Movie, I think. So if you'd like to check that out too, it's there. Anyways, guys, yeah, bye.